Morning everyone, welcome to the final update of the season for the Palace Shield Prem and the Westmoreland League. Then I've got something a little bit different on the Westmoreland League for you at the end. Palace Shield Prem, most runs Jadeja Edwards 772, highest score James Du Toit 148, that's for Rufford. He might be on the move, I think. Money talks apparently by the look of things. Most sixes Alex Briggs 44 and most ducks Ashton Ward 5. He has redeemed himself a bit later on, though. Bowling, Rangika Don at Westgate. He's a good bowler in that slow left arm. Not sure how much he turns it. 51 wickets. Best bowling figures, Ben simply the best. 8 for 39 is there. Lewis Smith has got the best strike rate from Morecambe, 15.68. And Shabnan Ali, 2.91. He's got the best economy rate. Will Smith for Fresh Prince, he's got 17 catches. He's the best. And most dismissals, we've got Rizwan Banglawala from Preston and Ashton Ward redeeming himself there for Morecambe, 35 dismissals each. Then in the Westmoreland League, we'll do the stats and then we'll start having a look at a couple of tables. Ben Allison's got the most runs, 823. George Battersby's got the highest score, 120. He only played 4 games for Morecambe. And with their promotion, if he can play more games, then they've a live chance, I would have thought. In the Northern League Division 2 of staying up, I think. Ben Allison's got the most sixes at 35, and Zach Albon's got we've got a new champion. Steve Gosling only had 6 ducks, but Zach Albon's got 7. Can't be much fun playing on that Bear side and then getting 7 ducks as well. Anyway, he can have his chance in Division 2 next year, can't he? Bowling, most wickets, Thomas Dixon from Appleby there. He's got 57 wickets. Stan Rich has got the best bowling figures, 6 for 10. Zach Dodds has got the best strike rate, 16.07. Those two not available enough, though. That would have helped Carl for seconds a lot if they'd have been a bit more available. Best economy rate, Tom Dixon, 2.28. He's a good bowler, isn't he? We're going to hear more about him in a minute. Most catches, Werner Bradell and Ryan Davidson, 12 apiece. And most dismissals, Tom Barfield for Wharton, 22 dismissals. So have a look at the tables. Palace Shield Prem, Morecambe and Preston promoted. They'll replace Maudsley and Vernon's. Everyone likes them too, don't they? So anyway, they can come down to the Palace Shield Prem. Morecambe 209, Preston 177, Lancaster 171, Fylde 163. Torrizome, good season there, 158, Westgate 148, Eccleston and Penrith 138, poor season for Penrith. Burnieside 136, they did all right. Heysham 132, just escaped just at the end, last couple of games. They need to strengthen a bit, Heysham. It's a good effort, but they need to strengthen a bit. Rufford 129, the rain beat them unfortunately, and Kirkham 98. So Rufford and Kirkham are going to be going down to Palace Shield Division 1, and they're going to be replaced in the Palace Shield Prem by the top 2 teams in Division 1. And for the first time, second 11s are being admitted. It's going to be Netherfield seconds and Garstang seconds that are going to replace them. Let's see how they get on. Then in the Westmoreland League, winners Appleby, runaway winners in the end, 255. So they get the chance to go up to the Palace Shield Division 1 this year, into that division that Garstang and Netherfield seconds came out of. Next year, it'll be straight into the Prem. So they need to finish in the top 2 of the Palace Shield Division 1 next year to go straight in the Prem. If they don't finish in the top 2 of the Palace Shield Division 1, I think they come back down to the Westmoreland League. I think that's how it works. So they could finish 3rd and get put back down again. But it's all to maintain the integrity of the leagues, because we don't want to be losing too many teams from these leagues. So 255 Appleby, Shire's Head 218, Wharton 211, surprise there, good season for them. Sedgwick 196, Lindell 195, Carnforth seconds 191, 6th place for a second team again, that's pretty good. Holme 174, Coniston 154. They've done all right to stay up in this season. Settle seconds 153, Morecambe seconds 148. Then at the bottom, the 2 yo-yo teams, Silverdale 126 and Bear 118. So they're going to be going down, our Silverdale and Bear, and they're going to be replaced by Arnside, who will come back up again, and the new team, Ulverston. Ulverston first 11, they've just pipped Shirehead seconds, but they couldn't have gone up anyway because the first team's in the division above. So that's the replacements there. So that's all finished now. So we're finished with the leagues, and we're just going to look at the overseas players in the Westmoreland League. I've done a little MVP list. As it's the first proper year. It has happened before in the Westmoreland League many years ago. Ben Trelaw was overseas at Wharton, and he's a high-level umpire now in Australia. But last year we saw an influx of them, and 10 out of the 12 teams had them. Just Morecambe seconds and Bear didn't have them. We'll have a look at them. So what I've done here, all matches, friendlies, cups, everything, all matches. We allotted them points for runs, 1 point for a run, 10 points for a wicket, and 5 for a catch, and 5 for a run out. So in 10th place, we've got Abdul Parker, poor Abdul Parker. He needs some Weetabix, he does, doesn't he? At Wharton. He was in last place, 380 points. Then in 9th place, we had Rahul Bandari at Sedgwick, and I only played 10 games. So he's in 9th place at 447. Then in 8th place, we've got Josh Davies. Now that's a surprise to me because he plays first grade in Tasmania. So that was a surprise for me. He's on 471. The key to this is going to be bowling. That'll come apparent in a minute. Jarvis Hurley at home, he's in 7th, 623. Jeremiah Wagg at Carnforth, the young lad from Sydney, he's in 6th place. He got 705 points. Then in 5th place, we've got Majroor Butt, that Kiwi at Silverdale. Took a bit of time to settle in, 758. Kevin Beckles is in 4th place. That West Indian lad at Settle Seconds, 945. Then at the top, it's a bit tighter. Ali and Ashby at Shirehead, the West Indian lad, 958. And he's in 3rd. And then in 2nd place, Werner Bradell at Lindell. He looks a good player, he does. So he's got 984. And then Tom Dixon at Appleby, he's the best. The seamer, Aussie lad. He got 1,110 points. So I rate him as the best overseas by a bit of a distance, closely followed by Werner Bradell. And as you can see, the wickets there, Tom Dixon got 67 wickets. And that's a good season in the Westmoreland League, to be fair. So that's the roundup finished. Enjoy your winter, and then we'll see what next year gives, whether I continue doing this, whether it's going to be possible, if I'll have the time to do it. Have a good winter, guys.